Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Mythgard in Middle-earth. My name is Corey Olson, the Tolkien professor, and I am here joined, as always, by my friend Gryfflet, who is really admiring this very generous basket of apples left for this horse by the Dunlandings. Whatever else you might say about the Dunlandings, they do treat their horses well. I mean, my goodness. That horse is going to be as fat as a hog fairly soon, in which case, obviously, it will need a bath. But, anyway, Gryfflet, I certainly hope you weren't planning on burgling any of those apples. You just, the health of their horses is nobody's business but their own. So, all right, Gryfflet is back, and we're ready to continue. So, we got up to here. We were in the Graven Wood. We did a lot of exploring in the Graven Wood, and we did all kinds of things, including getting caught in traps and panicking. But we're okay. So now we're looking for signs of a watchful presence. Right now, there have been forebodings from some of the rangers that we've been meeting along the way that we are going to catch up with Gwillian, the Old Woman of the Mountain, again, which I find pretty exciting because I really enjoyed the Gwillian, Old Woman of the Mountain quest chain before and was kind of disappointed when she shambled away from us at low speeds and was able to escape. So we're looking for another chance to win a slow-footed race against her and try to catch up with her this time. Okay, let's yes, a watchful presence we are looking for, and we went to one of the trees, one of the big old awesome trees, and we did not feel any particular presence of any kind there, so we were told to go up to this camp up here, which has from here a super ominous big old ginormous dragon totem, as well as what looks quite a bit like an orc standard, right? We've seen this kind of like skull with horns and sort of flappy, ragged sail thing elsewhere. So, Gryfflet, why don't you stealth yourself here, and we'll see what we can find in this camp here. Oh, there's another one over there. Okay, are those? Excuse me. Shh. Yeah, by there. All right, the Uvel Cadlos, huh? Okay, so is this just meant to be a dragon? Is this like an alternative dragon totem with the wings and the skull? I wonder whose skull that is. I mean, not like personally, but animal. Is it a horse skull? I don't know. The nose looks cute and small. Is it an Avank skull, maybe? Nor am I sure whose horns those are. Nor am I sure why the two horns would be so dominant on top of a dragon totem, as obviously this dragon totem is, one would call it spiky, but one wouldn't exactly call it horned exactly. But that's all right. Okay, so we're looking for a presence of some sort. Not presents like birthday presents, though those would also be good, though I suppose if we found them here, they might well be evil birthday presents, and so therefore potentially to be shunned. But if we just sneak around, we will see if we can find any presents of any kind, really. Okay, all right, we're going the roundabout route, and now we're going to jump. Yeehaw! Oops. I forgot that de-stealthifies me. It's okay. Oh, we've got a hutment up here. Let us examine the hut. So, oh, what's up there? Oh no, I thought this was something up on top of the cliff, like a post, but no, I see it's actually suspended from the underside of that cliff face. Oh, wait, aside from the Dunlandings, no unusual or mysterious presence. Okay, all right. So there's a Dunlanding presence here, and the Dunlandings may in fact have presence or be giving presence, but there is no mysterious presence. What is that box? It's a cute box. Looks like a lunch hamper. Is this somebody's lunch hamper? Tell me what this is. Who's this guy? Uskawan. Uskawan. Is this the lunch hamper of Uskawan? Is this Uskawan his hamper? Oh, man. That would be great. Does he have another one over here? Do you have a backup lunch hammer? Wow, you must be a mighty chief indeed. That's great. Here, excuse me, guys. Not trying to bother you. Okay. Ooh, what's that? It's a wooden chest. I see. It's glowing in a very attractive, even mesmerizing kind of way. What's up with this little lake, though? Is this just a water feature? Like, is there... I mean, you know, it makes sense to have their camp in this, you know, protected little valley. It's kind of nice, and it's got a source of water, right? It doesn't look necessary. It's kind of swampy, you know, for drinking water. It's not like a nice, fresh... Who's this guy? Dragluth Captain. Right next to this wooden chest. I don't know if Gryfflet can pass by a glowy, sparkly wooden chest, right? I don't know. Let's see. Can he do it? Nope. Oh well. So I was going to attempt... it's just stuff? Really? Why was it glowy? I don't understand. See, I was going to try to see if I could get out of this camp with no bloodshed whatsoever. But there was a glowy chest. You know, sometimes you have to give priority to these sorts of things. Okay. Darn it. Oh, I almost got to stealth before I got attacked again. Okay. Oh, JJ, no, sorry, I didn't even see your question. Hang on a second. Let me multitask since I'm in combat. Let's see, where'd it go, JJ? Okay, English question. How do I feel about mixing Greek and Latin roots in English words? Oh, I love it. I love it. I mean, okay, I don't have a really strong opinion about it, but I mean, the fact is, I mean, we can't really pretend that English is anything more than like a truly bizarre kind of hodgepodge, right? I mean, hodgepodge is kind of the generous way of talking about English, right? I mean, even just the combination of the whole, you know, Greek-Latin tradition with the whole Germanic tradition, you know, English is just weird. So, I really, as I say, I don't feel like we have much of a leg to stand on when it comes to being, you know, kind of having high standards for the purity of our vocabulary. Like, it's just kind of, yeah, melting pot. That's a generous way of describing English. So yeah, no, absolutely. So therefore, I mean, sometimes it can be weird. I mean, I do think that there are some words that are just better than others. There's some words that just sound better than others, and sometimes if you mix things too weirdly, it can just sound strange. So I'm not saying that that I would be necessarily personally a fan of every possible like wacky combination of these kinds, but all right. Okay, so I'm going to the Tree of Tribute. I got to scout that thing. Hang on a second, I'm forgetting why. What am I doing? Scout them for clues regarding the evil. That's right, I have these two. I forgot how vague are my two quests, right? See if you feel something strange happening, if you feel a strange presence, and then go and see if there's any evidence of evil. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Where are we headed? Okay, right there it is. Oh, look at there. There it is. Oh, you're not an orc? Okay. I didn't expect to see a hobbit lass standing by the side of the road. That was unexpected. Yeah, see another one of those, just the incredible girth of the tree. And you just imagine how enormous that thing must have been. Imagine how tall it must have grown, such that it's like, you know, we get even this spread from like the last remaining shoots that have grown in its second life after it already broke once. I mean, it's just pretty cool. Okay, here we are. What did I just do? Uh-oh, the earth has been disturbed. Uh-oh, I'm being attacked by a crow. That's it. The earth is disturbed. I guess I have to go back to Cyrodion and tell him about the earth being disturbed. I can do that. Okay. Let's see, where did I get this horse? Oh, I got this horse from, I don't remember where I got this horse. It's the Perlino pony. Oh, I think I got this horse as a gift. I think it was a present. If I remember correctly... Okay, well, I know I remember this correctly. At Mythmoot 3. At Mythmoot 3, several years back, Chris Pearson came down and was one of our guests of honor at Mythmoot 3. And he brought down a bunch of little cards that contain gift codes for a free mount. And I'm pretty sure this was it. Yeah, I knew Maven would remember. I didn't know you were here, Maven. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, right, yeah. So I'm pretty sure that this is the steed that I got when I put in the code that Chris Pearson gave us there. So it was a present. Look at this, more apples. See, the Rohirrim are like, we hear the Dunlandings give baskets of apples to their horses. Like, obviously, we have at least high standards. Hi, Kiriana. So I'm here to turn in vague quests. Cyrodion. So, there's a disturbance of the earth. Is that evidence of evil? Do only evil people disturb the earth, or you're disappointed? I'm sorry. Wait, if we were to unravel the mystery of this wood, we must find more tokens. Yet I managed to lose... You gave me a pickaxe? Dude, not only did I lose it, I totally forgot about it. So, wow. Okay, yikes. Okay, Cyrodion, sorry. Oh, did you give me a pick earlier or something? A shameful loss.
What can I do for you?
Oh, good. So I have a rental pickaxe now. Okay. All right. I will go back with a rental pickaxe. That's so unfair. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Let's see.
You felt nothing?
No.
Perhaps my men have been too long in this wood.
Oh, so you think that maybe it's your fault, not mine? That you guys are just feeling things? I don't know, man. Trust your gut, Theodred. That's what I say. There's probably something going on here.
Do not mistake these Dunlandings for friends in anything but necessity.
Yeah. In anything but necessity. No, well, I understand that you're suspicious. I should return to Llubrennan, right? Okay, but you asked me to keep this in mind. There are Dunlandings and there are Dunlandings. Okay, right? This Falcon clan may oppose Saruman, but they still bear no love for my people. That's true, Theodred. I am very certain that that's true. But hey, you know what? Like, I understand that you have a certain bias against Dunlandings because they kind of hate you, and it really, that they do. I know. But, you know, like, I think they're great. I have faith in Llubrennan and the Falcon clan. They seem like stand-up people who... Because, I mean, like, let's just review the facts, right? I mean, they're preparing for war, so that's a good sign, right? They like to poison their weapons and when they find somebody wandering around their lands, they set spike traps to try to capture them, right? Okay, so those things, they throw rocks at you when you come in to try to help them. But nevertheless, despite some of these admittedly bad signs, I think that the Falcon clan but they do engage in conspiracies to throw axes into ponds. And therefore, I believe in them implicitly. So, where am I going, though? Pickaxe! Quick! Before I lose another pickaxe, I'd better go back to the tree of... Which one is it again? Is this the tree of tribute? Or the tree of... What was it even? I'm forgetting. It is the tree of tribute. Ooh. Another stupid crow. Darn it, crow. I'm trying to look at the carvings. Okay. This is not just somebody carving their initials. But I don't get it. This looks like a keyhole up here. I mean, it doesn't look like a keyhole. It looks like a carving in the shape of a keyhole. This is a face in profile? The nose? No? Are they supposed to be shapes that This looks like a ribbon? Huh. Weird. Okay, sorry, hang on. I'm supposed to use the pickaxe in my inventory. Hey, there it is. Okay. No problem. I will dig in the dirt. Around at the foot of the Tree of Tribute, okay? I'm looking. Where's a good diggable spot? Anywhere? I just dig somewhere? Oh, wait, I see one. Okay, here we go. There's the disturbed earth that I found so disturbing. An evil token! Oh no! But I'm under attack! I should probably fight him. He looks kind of ferocious, actually. Oh, and he is afflicting me with dread. I feel afflicted with dread. My spirit shall wither before the eye? Man, that's hardcore, dude. Will my flesh be devoured and my soul left naked before the lidless eye? Because that would be freaky. Oh, wait, that's it? I completed a shameful loss and... Oh, look at that. Okay, so I found what I needed. I found the token I was looking for. Okay. That's right. That's right, Maven. I did the... Okay, I had help. I mean, I had advice, like, you know, people were helping to advise me, but I assembled this costume my own self as I've gone through completing quests. It was Nitesh's idea. And boy, was he right. This is looking awesome, right? I mean, check this out. Hang on a second. We got to oops, that's just not what I meant to do. Let's stick around here, but let's dismount. Okay. Right? Look how dapper Gryfflet is. Look at that. He's got the abominations cloak, right? Because he had such a good time with the abominations. Huh? He's got the mask and the boots, right? I like those little fingerless gloves, right? Looking very burglarious with that. Right? Huh? Pretty cool. I like the hood and mask combination, right? Now, I haven't dyed it. Because although I was tempted to dye it some sort of bright color, I really kind of like the sort of dun and gray look, right? It's very stealthy. I mean, look how much I fit into the rocks in the background, right? It's like I am a piece of the landscape. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right. Anyway, okay. Yeah, exactly. The earth tones. I mean, I did consider dyeing it like brown. Right, but I'm kind of thinking, like I said, I like the. I mean, normally I'm not a big fan of the undyed look, but I thought, you know, I guess stealth wise, it really seemed to work. So, okay, let's see. All right, I'm sorry, I'm looking at lore question index here, but Saradon, you. Well, I completed the quest and you don't care? You just got your back turned to me? Oh, man. Oh, man. See, Druid's Fire, yeah. Like, Kiriana looks awesome, right? I mean, she's gorgeous in her gorgeous blue robe. But, yeah, see, that's kind of what I would normally do. I'd be like, hey, bright colors. But again, stealth, right? Burglarious. Wait, what do I, is that it? There's nothing? What happened? Oh wait, hang on. Aha, no. There's nothing. Is it in my inventory? Oh, hey, here it is. A token of the goat. Okay. See, all right, I almost missed it. Okay. It bears the same animal icon as the evil object I discovered on my journey. Only it was much more clearly depicting the Drugavar, right? I was thinking it was a demon goat, but now I'm sure of it. Okay, the Kuthrau Nulkuth dropped a token similar to those I dug up beneath the Tree of Tribute. Oh, so I got 2 of them. Oh, yeah, that's great. Okay. All right, I solved my quest ring problem. All right, Cyrodion, will you talk to me now?
What do you need?
These medallions confirm what you suspected. Gwillian might have allies in Dunland. Yeah, well, of course she has allies in Dunland. One of these tokens bears the mark of the goat, the Drugavar, summoned by the old woman of the mountain. This one bears the mark of the stag, and the third is the ox, clans we encountered here in Dunland. So the Drugavar is for Gwillian, and then there's the stag and the ox. No, she's not allied with the stag clan. They're awesome. I know all about the stag clan. I saved the stag clan. She can't be in league with the stag clan. I refuse to believe such slander. Let's see. What do we got here? Scorched oxhide leg guards? Really? Scorched? Is that a selling point? How scorched are they? I'm not exciting. Though Ring of the Strange Wood has the coolest name, so I'll take that one. Okay. All right. Okay, Cyrodion, what do you think we should do next? While I was away, Andreg sent you a message. Okay. There was a grove where creatures of darkness haunt the Gravewood. Well, we came upon several such groves, but with my tale of the Kuthraul at the Tree of Tribute and my discovery of the tokens, it is clear that Gwillian is near at hand. Oh, goody. Go meet with Andreg and see what assistance he requires. Okay, at the Slade of Shadows. Ooh, the Slade of Shadows. So, yeah. So, okay, I was thinking, my question here is, should I continue here along down that thread, or should I go back to Tom Thedros? But I should continue here. The place to... Basically, I want to continue doing these quests until I get the Vector quest to Grimbold's camp, right? Then that's when I want to go back to Tom Thedros. I'm thinking so. Yeah. All right. Let's go down to the Slade of Shadows. I mean, who wouldn't want to visit the Slade of Shadows? Oh. All right. Well, I was going to... Never mind. Let's see. Where is that Andreg fellow? He's the one who came along with me, right? Okay. This is... Oh, it's a bar guest. There it is. Hey there, Andreg. I think that guy gave up. Yes, he did. He's not chasing me anymore. Okay. What do you think, Andreg?
What brings you to the wilds of Enidwythe?
What brings me to the wilds of Enidwythe? I'm not in the wilds of Enidwythe, but I guess, we're kind of close to there. If I peer around the rock to the south, I will see that trouble is brewing in this place. Okay.
The Grey Company has need of your services.
Well, I was just going to go peer. I'll peer in a second. Okay, when you found the Slade of Shadows, you did not expect it to be so utterly inhabited by evils from the ancient world. Right? You expected a reasonable population of evils of the ancient world. But I mean, the utter inhabitation is far beyond expectations. I absolutely am with you. You avoided detection for a short time, but you did not wish to risk betraying our presence here to the enemy. Right. It may be, though, that one such as myself, one so eminently stealthy, not to mention attractive, with no true tie to the Dunedain, might be able to confront the foe without breaking the secrecy of the Grey Company. Right, they'll just think I'm a rogue hobbit burglar, which doubtless they get all the time. I will absolutely help you. Andre, hang on a second, but you told me to peer, so let's peer. Hang on. Let's peer around this rock to the south. Ooh. There's a bar guest right there. A dusk hound, whatever he is. Okay, so there's a dusk hound. Right, we saw a bunch of those. Can I... I was trying to jump up there, but I can't, I guess. All right, I'm looking. All right, I'm a little unimpressed so far. I see a Kraban and an orc. And ooh, wait, hang on, what's that? An Elhudan. Okay. And what's that? Another dust count. And another really old tree. Look at that. A whole bunch of them. Oh man. That looks like an ancient grove. Maybe it's full of the evil of the ancient days. All right, hang on. Let's get to the bottom of this, Andrag. JJ, I don't know what a slade is. But that's why I think it's so awesome, because I'm totally unfamiliar with that noun. Somebody look that up. Can somebody OED slade for us? Because I want to see what that word is connected to. That is an awesome word, and the slade of shadows sounds really, really great. So yeah, I have no idea, but I agree, Natasha. It has to be cool, right? Okay, Baba Black Sheep.
The Grey Company has need of your services.
Okay, slay demon, banish demon goats, begone, fell demon goats. I will do that. Okay, dimming the lights. Oh, yeah.
Will you aid the Grey Company?
You noticed the wisps the Dunlandings call Elhudan. The least of the Dark Lord's minions. Okay. But they can, still be a bit of a nuisance. I get it. All right, so I'll banish some of them. A valley, an open space between banks or woods. Where's it from? What's the etymology of slade? Oh, wait, hang on. Algae? Bookworm? Ravine or glen? Okay, it's dialectical, English dialectical. Okay. So Germanic, you think, Pontine? Saxon origin, maybe? Good word. Slade.
The Grey Company will need your
The
aid.
mystery of trees. Good quest. Let's see. Before you retreated, you were able to glimpse what appeared to be some small altars and a cauldron set up between the large trees. Ooh, I saw the large trees, and I figured there must be something important in the midst of them. I did not even dare to hope that it would be a cauldron, however. So, okay. When I hunt the creatures within the slade, try to get a glimpse at the structures. The altars. Hey, so you want me to examine the landscape with obsessive care, Andreg? I can do that.
The Grey Company has need of your services.
I have the qualifications. Okay, Kuthral are among the deadliest of the fell spirits. Okay. Right. Try to banish as many of them as possible. Okay, so we are into the spirit banishing, which means I've got no quest for hounds, no quests for orcs. I am only in the spirit banishing business here, as well as, of course, the landscape exploration business, both of which seem to be charming lines of work and well suited to Gryfflet's skills. So, let's see. You guys are coming up with what there was a British rock band in the 70s called Slade. That's a good name for a rock band too. Okay, hang on. I'm sneaking up on a demon goat. Not something for the faint of heart. Whack. Okay. And boom. Oh, take that. I just did something sneaky to you. All right. From Old English, Finlay, you say. Old English slad. Okay. the monosyllabism of it suggested it was an Anglo-Saxon word. Okay. Ooh, who's that? A Cuthro, huh? A fearcaster. Hey, come here, you fearcaster. Hang on, I'm trying to get a glimpse. Would you stay here? Seriously. The hand is but a tool for the eye. Oh, that's a good line. Did you patent that? That is good. Yeah, the hand is but a tool for the eye. Yeah, I think one of the others up in Edinburgh said that too. But it does not get less cool with time. What am I? Crawling arm? Did you summon crawling arms? Hang on. Okay. Ooh, I have ventured up at the edge of this extremely ominous grove. Let's look about here. What do we find? Oh, lots of goodies. Look at these guys. Okay, so we've got an El Hudan here. Okay, so I'm going to carry on valiantly banishing evil spirits. Ooh, I can see something in there. Sorry. Wait, new deed, Slayer of the Dead? What did I slay? Oh, the Cuthral? It's only just giving me that? Okay. All right. Anyway, oh, here we go. All right, Mr. Drugavar. So anyway, so let me try to answer a lore question while I continue carrying on banishing spirits. So, hang on, so let me go back. Let's see. Pontine just asked a question. It seems men in the east, Rune, Khan, and Harad are evil, but wondering after Sauron is gone and beyond the Fourth Age, do we know if they remain their evil ways or are they just always evil men? Could they ever be redeemed? Oh, yeah. Okay. Totally. Totally. And the hope would certainly be that with the defeat of the defeat of Saruman, no, let me attempt to speak. With the defeat of Sauron, the men of the East would in fact be freed. That would be kind of the goal. So yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, it's not that they are necessarily intrinsically evil. That doesn't really seem to be what Tolkien is going for most of the time. This is why, this is the significance of that, that famous moment of contemplation by Sam, right? When he looks at the dead, Haradrim there after the battle with Faramir and is wondering, like, is he truly evil at heart? And I mean, I think that is a question which invites the answer no. Yeah, Sam doesn't explicitly answer that question, right? Was he really evil in his heart, or what, what lies or promises brought him on this long journey north to his death, and would he rather have just stayed home? So yeah, the implication is that absolutely that is, like most of the people would in fact want to do that. Sauron is a deceiver first and foremost, and has deceived people into worshiping him and into following him. How about I let myself heal just a bit? How about that? How about I use a healing potion? Because I don't use those very often. Okay. So, yes, men in the East. So, absolutely, yes. I mean, we don't know anything for sure. I mean, we're told almost nothing about what happens in the Fourth Age. We do know... I said that I think that, there's every reason to believe that the men in the South and the men of the East who are under the influence of Sauron do not just, remain evil all the time. But, of course, at the same time, they also don't, when Sauron is defeated, immediately sort of wake up and be like, what? What was I doing? Now I shall continue my perfectly innocuous and upstanding lifestyle. Like that doesn't happen either, because we know that there are still going to be a lot of wars, right? One of the very few pieces of information that we really have about the fourth age, states. I can't speak today. I'm having issues with verbalizing. One of the very few things that we know about the fourth age is that Éomer will join Aragorn in many battles in the east and south, before all is said and done. So yes, like there will be still, problems and issues, but no, they're not intrinsically evil. They're not like a different, like, subspecies of evil people. They've just had bad leaders for a while now, right? They've been following Sauron, and that's not a recipe for cultural health, So there'll be a while recovering from that, but there's every reason to think that they could, or at least have the opportunity to recover from that. So, yep. Yeah. Exactly. Nitesh was thinking of the pacifying that Aragorn has to do. Yeah. And, and I don't know, Nitesh, one of the questions... hang on, Nitesh. We're down to the exploration here. Okay, so we're entering the grove. These are the big old trees, right? Yes, this is the first two. Okay, so... what is this? There's an ox on this altar. That's an altar? Really? Looks like a brazier. What do you sacrifice on this altar? Pigeons? Seriously? How is this an altar? Chipmunks? What do you sacrifice here? Not to mention, this is obviously designed for taller sacrificial priests than Gryfflet is. Right? And talk about, kind of an underwhelming effect. I shall perform the sacrifice, but first, bring me a box. Okay, let's see. I still need 10 more Kuthrow. I need 1 more of them. Okay, that's fine. Oh, looks like I'm about to get 2 of them. Hang on. I only want the one. I only want the one. You mind your own business, you other Eludan over there. Wow. Help. Blinded. Can see nothing. Panicking. Blah. Gah. Help. Oof. Dimming the lights. Yeah, that would have been nice. Whoa. Okay. All right. Let's look at the cauldron. The cauldron appears to be empty, but it is extremely chilled to the touch and smells of death. Oh, man. But the question is, what does it have carved on it? Oh, man. You were just born to be a nuisance, weren't you? I was trying not to banish you, but you just insist, don't you? You were having none of it. I wanted to let you continue, and I was just going to stay out of your way and say we could just let bygones be bygones, and now you blinded me again. Come on, dude. That is so unfriendly. Ooh, but actually it shined a little brighter so that I can see. Ooh, they're devil faces. See, look at that. If I hadn't had that burst of light, maybe I wouldn't have noticed that. So here I should be grateful. Oh, that is cool. Look at that. Look at that. The little devil faces. The feet are tongues. Oh, that's more than a little bit awesome, right? I mean, a claw-footed cauldron is one thing, right? But a tongue-footed cauldron? That is awesome. Come on now. That is good stuff right there. This looks a little, a little Black Cauldron-ish, right? A little Lloyd Alexander. I'm trying to look into it without actually jumping into it, because, Lloyd Alexander again, right? Okay. I'm trying to figure if it's full of liquid or only full of this green glowing gaseous vapor thing. Oh, hey, I think I'll use that, because why not? Alright, the shadow in the east shall fall upon me, will it? I really like the shadow coming out of your midriff there. That's nice. Do you have a mouth? Hang on, come back, stand still. Do you have a chin? Do you have a lower jaw of any kind? Because it looks like you have a sort of piratey beard, but I'm not sure you have a lower jaw at all. Huh. Okay. All right, so we've got more. There we go. Oh, look, 2 of you. That's nice. You know what I call that? I call that efficiency. See, yeah, Natasha, I'm wondering that too, if these are cauldron-born. Right now, the fact that Andreg appears to be of the opinion that they're not, sort of, right? In the sense that, ooh, there's a Drogovar altar over there. I got close enough to it to get the text, even though I'm otherwise occupied at the mo. Okay, time to heal up a little bit again, Gryfflet, if you don't mind. Just kind of chill for a minute here. Maybe you could go over to the altar. Where to go? Where to go? No, there's a... Oh, you're standing right next to it. There it is. Okay, now this altar obviously is inadequate to the task of sacrificing Drogovar, as the other one is to sacrificing oxen. But, it's okay. Yeah, anyway, yeah, so Cauldron board, Nitesh, so what I'm thinking there is that the Cauldron-born... Andreg is clearly of the impression that these are spirits which have been summoned, not dead which have been raised, right? Which is the Cauldron-born is it's an undead creation mechanism, right? So we'd expect, you know, whites of some sort. Come back here. You can neither run nor hide, as it turns out, so... Alright, I need one more you. And I still need 5 goats. Hang on, there was one. Hang on, one off in the distance here. Hi! No, I'm here. There you go. Okay. Exactly, Nitesh. The white factories that we've seen do not at all look like cauldrons, which is fine. Though, you know, Nitesh, they could do it differently around here, right? You know, the black cauldron is, you know, that's a Celtic thing, right? So maybe Celtic style, you know, if we're making whites, you know, if we're kicking it Celtic style down here in Dunland, then you might think a cauldron would be, you know, so perhaps the old woman of the mountain is going all Celtic old school on this and is saying, hey, no, let's use cauldrons like we used to do back in the day. So, you know, you can't rule that out. Okay, let's see. Exactly, the heavily Celt mythos influenced area, just what I was thinking. So... Absolutely. Oh boy, this place is lousy with goats all of a sudden. Okay, we're almost done with our Slayer tasks. And I'm gonna get to the last... There's one right over here, and then I'm finished with the... Would you please... There we go, thank you. I appreciate your attention. To the matter of attacking me so that we can be done. It's nighttime. Druid's Fire, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm thinking if I want to see something awesome happen at a secret glade full of black cauldrons and altars of dubious proportions, I would want to do that at night, right? Okay, hang on. Let's sneak around this way. Let's go Let's go the alternate route. Can I get this way? No. Oh, hang on. It's a little too alternate. Okay. Hang on. Okay. We're sneaking. Alright. Trying to find that altar from this side. Uh-huh. Aha. Okay, there's the cauldron. So, there's the altar. Haha. Ho ho. Got it. So we've got the stag, the drugavar, and the ox. So I've completed the mystery of the trees. Oh, right. This grove. Right. Okay. Oh, man, I still have another Kuthral to find? Alright, fine. Let's see. We're looking for one more dude. You know, the last one you need is always the last one you find. Lots of these guys that we don't need anymore. Lots of goats. Look at this. Look at the, like, goat guardians forming up in ranks around the Black Cauldron there. I see there's one way over there. And more. Holy cow, all of a sudden this place is overrun with demon goats. Every single one of those things I killed respawned as a goat. It must have been very, very bad indeed. Okay. Stag, ox, and drugavar, though. Why would that be? Why would that be? There you are. Okay. Okay, we did it. We finished all the things. We completed Spirits of Dunland. And now we're going back up to Andreg behind his rock. Thank you. So you like the stun there? See, I almost forgot that stun existed. So I'm like, hey, I should start off when I'm sneaking, right? I should start off by stunning them. I should try to remember that I have stuns. Okay.
Our quest is dire.
With what I discovered, you think you know how to ensnare Gwillian. Great. We shall be revealed, but I think the risk is worth the gain. Okay. I don't mind being revealed. She and I are old antagonists. What do we have here? A forager's bejeweled bracelet. I guess I've done a certain amount of foraging. A clan weave leggings. Oh, I have to see this. Not really seeing the difference. Yeah. Pretty much what I've got, cosmetically speaking, so. Yeah, underwhelmed. I don't think I want a steel helmet, really, but.
The Grey Company will need your aid. Matters
are more dire than you believed. Okay. You believe the cauldron that rests within the Slade of Shadows is the fabled Dutagel. Really? Okay, legend tells that it is a relic once kept by the necromancer at Dol Guldur. Oh, he would. Lost when he was driven forth by the White Council. It is rumored to have the power to create an army of whites. See, I knew it. See, like, you know, if you've seen one white-generating cauldron, you've seen them all. If I am correct, Gwillian may be trying to use it on behalf of Saruman. She must be stopped. Okay. Oh, look, did I call that or did I call that? Oh, man. Okay. Oh, it won't show me the leggings at all? Okay, that's all. That's fine. Okay. So I shan't worry about the leggings then. Okay. Let's do this. Let us ambush. Let's move closer to the Slade of Shadows. Let's ensnare Gwillian. Let's... excellent. This is going to be good. Okay.
At last we have tracked Gwillian, whom the Dunlandings call the Old Woman of the Mountain, here to the Gravenwood.
That's right.
Whatever foul plot she has put in motion must be stopped at the Slade of Shadows.
Agreed. Whatever foul... Yes, let's do it. Let's put a stop to her foul evil and her perfidious plots. Do you think her plots are perfidious, Andre? Because I think they are. Pernicious as well. Really, they're more nefarious than pernicious, though probably they're both. Okay. The altars bore the same mark as the tokens I brought. Yes. The tokens may perhaps be used to call Gwillian and her allies to the Slade. Yes, not the shade. And the shade. The shade within the Slade of Shadows. There we go. We will see how the tokens... Okay. All right, I'll follow you. So you're suggesting that those are not actually... Oh, okay, so we've got to fight off the things? No problem. You tank him. Hey, look at me. I'm attacking you from... Oh. I didn't mean look at me literally, Goat. You were supposed to keep looking at him. Okay, go. Hey, I've got an idea. How about you run straight towards that mob over there? Good plan. Oh, see? That's teamwork right there. Okay, here I am. Sneaking up behind him. Good work there. Okay, where are we headed? This way? That's what I thought. Okay, let's go. Where are you going? Oh, you're hiding. Okay. All right. Here we go. Shh. Andrek, what do you think? Place the tokens on the altars, then return here. Okay. All right. I will try to make sure that you are not defeated while I go out and do risky things. Okay. Shh. We sneak past the first goat. Here we go. I still don't know why the tokens have a stag on them. Okay. There's the first one. Let's see. Oh, he's really sitting right on top of this altar. Don't you want to wander off? Fine. Look, I was trying to do this the peaceable way. Right? But you want to get rough? We can get rough. Okay. So we did the goat one. And here's the stag one. Oh, interrupted at the last second. Wow, that guy was a complete pushover. What did I hit him twice? Okay, now go back to Andreg and don't defeat him. Alright. JJ, you're so funny. JJ says, hope nobody built a campfire to distract the rangers. Wait a second, who built these keen ramps? Look, there are ramps. That can't be good. That cannot be good that somebody put so who made the cauldron handicap accessible? Right? Oh, man. I mean, it's thoughtful, I guess. But it's got to be a bad sign, right? Now I can just, like, walk straight into the cauldron. Oh, man. This is not looking good. Okay, let's see if your plan will bear fruit. All right, what are we looking for? Hang on. Let's hide. You kneel, I'll hide. Oh, look, there she is! I would recognize that little scamper anywhere. Okay. Who summons forth the Tribunal of Shadows? Whoa. We have, but oh, that's why it's handicap accessible. Okay. Bring about the doom of Rohan. Stop the Elohun from entering the cauldron. Come, spirits of the Gravenwood. Oh, hang on. Look out. Get out of the way. There's an Elohun up here that I need to stop. Hey, spirit of the Gravenwood. Hey, get back here. Holy cow, I put on the afterburners. Yikes. What just happened there? Holy cow, it was just like creeping along, and then all of a sudden it was like, wham! Oh my goodness, this is going from bad to worse. Yeah, Andrek, thanks. You decided to get off here. Whoa! Who blew it up? Oh my goodness, what just happened? I have no idea what's going on here. Who am I even fighting? Okay. Wah! Okay, why are they mostly dead? Because they were standing on the cauldron when it blew up? Get back here. Haha! Sharky will pay well for my head. What on earth just happened? That's amazing, Andreg. Did you jump into the cauldron? Whew. Ah. Okay. When Gwillian said what she did about the living, it reminded me of the rest of the legend. The due to Gel's weakness is the living spirit of the gift of life. Oh, so you jumped in, Andreg? Oh, man. Collect the tokens from the altars, then return while you still have breath. Okay. I'll get him. Oh, man. See, I was afraid of this. Andreg was like, then I remembered how the Black Cauldron ends. Come on, here we go. All right. Whoa. I was toast. So, I mean, that did not... I saw... Here I am, right? I'm looking at the Eluhud thing, like the spirit, slowly working its way down, and I'm like, I shall go and intercept it. And then it just rips past me, goes straight in. I don't have a chance to do anything. Now all of a sudden I'm fighting whites all over the place, plus the 3 nice old ladies, and then all of a sudden, bam! Everything blows up. The old woman of the mountain lingers still, but not unharmed. Now is the time to strike. Okay. Wow. Whew. Wow. You shan't be returning. The cost of defeating death is the life of the living. Right, but Gwillian got away, didn't she? To be totally honest, I didn't even see any... Whoa, and here we are. Boom. Anyway, to be... Cyrodion, why are you being antisocial? Oh, you're looking at the campfire. He's like, campfire, I must stare at it.
What can I do for you?
Okay. Andreg was a good friend and a stout companion who would be remembered for his sacrifice. Yeah, she has much to answer for. She escaped again. At least her allies from the Ox and Stag clans, I still say that that's slander vis-a-vis the Stag clans, will be of no further trouble. Nevertheless, we will renew our efforts to find the old woman of the mountain and bring her to justice. Yeah. Oh, were you... What are your plans for those tokens, Cyrodion? Never mind. I don't really want to know. Okay. A wooden hood? Woolen hood, not a wooden hood. That wouldn't be so very useful now, would it? Okay. Alright, what do you say, Cyrodion? You are more determined than ever to find Gwillian's hiding hole, but she is a wily one and more familiar with this land than the Dunedain. I have sent for Amlan and a few of the Boar clan resistance. They're helping us scour the Gravenwood for further signs of Gwillian, but in the meantime, you want me to speak to Leofward, the chief of his scouts, of Theodred's scouts. Okay? Alright, so you see if you can get to the bottom of this. Where does the old woman of the mountain live? And I will talk to Leafward.
Your aid is welcome,
Okay.
friend.
You're good. Okay. You don't know what aid as one such as me could offer you? Look, you're a scout, and you can't see what a burglarious hobbit like myself brings to the table. Yeah, I would hope you have a use for me. All right. What do you say?
Hail, friend. May I have a moment of your time?
I've already given it to you. Okay, if you wish to be of aid, if you have a task of great import, though it may not seem so at first. You sent several scouts out into the Gravenwood to discover any movement of Dunlanding forces, but you haven't heard from any of them. So your scouts have gone missing, and it might not seem to be important to find them. Okay, I'll go check on your scouts. Thurbald, Elfrith, and Cuthric. Okay. Alright, no problem. I will find your scouts. Somebody's got to keep up with things around here. Alright. Okay. Oh, right. You've got to do the skirmish. I think maybe Gryfflet should do the skirmish. So where are we going here? Are we fighting one at a time? I guess so. Oh, yes, all right. Thurbald first. Let's go find Thurbald. So that's the end of the Gwyllian quest until we get to the skirmish? Okay. Yeah. Gryfflet would need to polish up his skirmish soldier, who I'm pretty sure is 20 levels behind him at this point. I don't think Gryfflet has skirmished since Moria. Or, no, wait. Since, Mirkwood. Yeah. Oh, found him. Hi. We're being stealthy. Excuse me, I'll get off my stealthy horse. You are very cunningly concealed behind this bush.
Time is short.
Okay.
So is hope.
You have discovered an encampment. I know, I was just there earlier today. News of their movement should be taken to Leafward at once. Well, I could have mentioned it. Theodred sent me up here to feel for creepy presences. Even Theodred knew that they were here. I'm sorry, dude, but this is not exactly news. Oh, okay, you do have a quest arrow there. All right, what do we have? The Breath of the Dragon.
Shadows lie along our path.
Wagons bearing crates down
Seek to
from the
dispel them at
south
all
to
costs.
Uvalcadlos. Why would the Dunlandings be bringing provisions and supplies northward? Oh, from the south. Okay, from the south. Northward to a company that is moving southward towards their muster. But later I saw something that terrified me. The Dry Gluth took from the crates a black powder, which they were able to ignite into a terrible fire, which scorched tree and earth. Why did they do it then? I fear the Dragon Clan will use this black fire against our people, should all-out war ensue. There is a small chance of that. Okay, so yes, there seems to be some of this devilry, right? There's a devilry in their camp, so we'll take care of that.
Evil stirs in the shadows.
Though the Dragon
All
Clan
sorts
has
of
long been
need
known
aid.
to war with even their own countrymen. Yeah. Ask the Stag Clan, who is totally not in league with Gwyllian, about that. You fear this company is not here to stir trouble in Dunland. Okay. One of them carries orders from their chieftain. All right, we'll see what they're up to. That's fine. Okay. Do the Rohirrim burn their dead or bury them in mounds? Burial is
Reach
clearly
pride
their
into a danger
primary
that we cannot
mechanism.
hope to overcome.
Come back to that in a second there, Finlay. Yonder, they represent a threat to everybody. I agree. Okay. All right. Gryfflet should have time to handle. We'll go back to where he began here today. So yeah, Finlay, burial in mounds is clearly the primary funereal tradition of the Rohirrim. Not only because they, it's not just the mounds of the kings, of course. I mean, that obviously is suggestive. But if that's all we had, then you could, make the argument that it's just the kings, right? That's special in some way. But it's clearly not. And what would seem to prove that is the mounds that are raised at the Fords of Isen, right? When Gandalf sends some of Erkenbrand's men to go and bury the riders that fell at the Fords of Isen, they do so in a mound, right? And and then their mound will stand there at the gates of the Fords of Isen, for a long time afterwards. So, anyway, yeah, that seems fairly clear. I can't think if there is any evidence at all of their doing anything else. Like, do they ever burn their dead or anything like that? And no, it doesn't seem to be a class thing. Like I said, you could argue that if it were just the mounds of the kings, but they were presumably soldiers from all walks of life there among the Dunlandings, among the Rohirrim there at the Fords of Isen. So, yep, okay. All right, Gryfflet, I should recover a little bit here. There you go. How many you got left? Oh, you're at 5, and we haven't found any black crates yet. Why don't you stealth up and start looking for crates? I'm thinking they're going to be on higher ground. That's probably what the lunch hampers are. Oh, how devilish cunning to disguise gunpowder as a picnic lunch. Oh, that is perfidious. Okay. Yep. So yeah, I think that seems pretty clear. Finlay. Another lore question. So this is actually from last time. Marielle, I didn't get around to it. I don't know if Marielle's here today or not. But hang on. Come on, Griff. Let's snap out of it. But I wanted to answer her question just in case. She was asking about the rings of power. So when the one ring is destroyed, what happens to the other ring of powers? Well, we know, for instance, the 3 rings of power remain, but they're greatly weakened, and their strength passes away. But the question is, what about the 7 and the 9? Do they still keep doing what they do, just like not as well, or something, or do they melt into slag, or do they, just become useless trinkets? We have a relatively small amount of data about this. The only real piece of evidence that we have is from the destruction of the 9. So the Nazgul, when the ring is destroyed, the Nazgul go away, right there. Okay, hang on. Oops. I was trying to, blow this one up because I thought it would be pretty awesome if I could blow up the lunch hamper that was sitting right next to you without actually attracting your attention. That would have been a pretty legendarily burglarious act right there, but it's okay. Anyway, so what was it? Oh yeah, the rings. Why do the Nazgul die when the one goes away? It's pretty clear the Nazgul are, they're the spirits of men who should long since have died. Remember, even Gollum says when the One Ring passes away, he will die into the dust, remember? Will die into the dust. Like, he has an understanding that his own lifespan has been, expanded artificially by the power of the ring, and so when the ring goes away, that will, that extension to his life will be removed and he will drop dead. Not because the ring kills him, or the destruction of the ring, does damage to him in some sense, but because he is, meant to die. He should have died centuries ago in the natural course of things, and the only thing that was keeping him alive was the ring, and that will be passing. So, but again, that's the passing of the One Ring, and Gollum is under the influence of the One Ring. So the fact that the 9 rings would lose their ability to maintain artificially the spirits of the 9, the spirits of the Nazgul, suggests that their power too will at least fade. Will it vanish altogether? Do they become totally inoperative? The other rings. It's hard to say. Again, clearly, it's not enough to keep them alive. The Nazgul, I mean, the ring wraiths. So, what about the dwarven rings? They clearly will be reduced. Will they be destroyed? I don't really know. Now, wouldn't the same apply to Bilbo, v. Savitar? Yes. The difference is Bilbo is still a realistic age, right? He is only just older than the old Took, who lived to that age with no assistance of any kind, right? But this is why Bilbo doesn't come to the wedding, right? Why doesn't he come to Minas Tirith? Because he's too old to travel that far now. He was still very spry before. Even after giving up the ring, he had begun to age again, but he still sort of had help from, how his life span had been extended by the ring. Now, when the ring is destroyed, he becomes like a 130-year-old hobbit, which is old, but I mean, it's not impossibly old. It is like a record age for a hobbit. So it's not unlike, 110-year-old human, basically. Way up there, right? Older than almost anybody, but still a realistic age, but also pretty old and pretty frail, really. So yes, Bilbo would be affected by that, but Gollum's like 500. Bilbo's only 130. There's a huge difference there, and not just a mathematical difference. I mean, there is a mathematical difference, but it's the difference of being way beyond his natural span and not. Okay. But I would assume that and of course all the dwarvish rings are lost. But I would assume that the dwarvish rings would also, lose their main potency. Right. At the very least, they would not be able to do what they had done before. Okay, but yeah, we don't really know if they were destroyed or not, because again, the only thing we know for sure is what happens with the 3, and we know the 3 to have been in a different circumstance. Okay, let's see. Great. Okay, we pulled the dragon's teeth. Who are we going to? Oh, somebody way over there. All right, and it is almost time to go. Wow, Gryfflet, you were super efficient there. Okay, look at all this stuff. Okay, Gryfflet. Oh, Thrash Death has a lore question too. We see that Sylvan Elves have a Sindar ruler in Thranduil and Celeborn, and Noldor with Galadriel. Considering how both Sindar and Sylvan are from the same clan, how come the Sindar seemingly seem to have more status than the Sylvan folk? Yeah. How did the Sindar come to achieve such status over the Sylvan, considering they're from the same clan? Great question. Answer, Melian. Melian is the answer to your question. So, there are many people who, like, all you have to do is hang out with them and you get cooler, right? I mean, we've all known people like that, right? But no, seriously, that's seriously a thing that happens. We see it happening even in small ways within the... Oh, I didn't even see you there in the bushes, Mr. White-Hand Skirmisher. You just hang out there. I'm looking for a guy. Tell me he's at the bottom of this cliff. He is. At the bottom of this cliff, not at the top of it. Well, at least this will help me escape this orc skirmisher I don't want to fight. Are you going to chase me down here, huh? Huh? Well, at least take you a while to get here. Okay. Good.
Time is short. So is hope.
Okay, the Ox Clan marching east. I dare say they are up to no good. A prime
Minions
cut.
of Orthonk are growing stronger in these lands.
Wait, what? The temerity to provoke the captain of these wild men? Take this ox skull upon which I have engraved insulting signs and place it before... That seems just rude. Okay. All right. But I will challenge him to battle. I'd rather just knock, but...
Evil stirs in the shadows. And
They're known as traders and merchants. Why are they motivated to go to war? Seek a sign that might indicate who is pressing them into service. I mean, other than Saruman? Are we unclear about this, Guthric?
Minions of Orthonk are growing stronger in these lands.
When then you tell me there can only be one reason? They plan to wage war upon Rohan. Well, yeah. Okay. Find out why they're coming. It's obvious why they're coming. They're coming to make war on us. Okay, yes. Anyway, sorry. So, what was I just talking about? I was just talking about Sindar. Right, okay. In a small way, we see this happening inside the Lord of the Rings itself, right? We see it with the hobbits. The 4 hobbits leave the Shire, right? And they're kind of a big deal, but when they come back, it's not just their clothing that are changed, right? The 4 travelers have increased in stature. They're different than they were when they left. They have been among the great, and their stature has increased. Of course, their physical stature has literally increased in Merry and Pippin's case, but all of them have become greater. That's only a small amount of time and a sort of a small scale kind of effect. But nevertheless, that's it's an observable phenomenon, right? This is one of the things that happens in Tolkien when you sort of hang out among the great. Then you... Let's burgle this captain. Then you're changed. You are affected by that. So, over long periods of time, this is what we see happening to the Sindar. The difference between... You're right that the Sylvan Elves and the Sindar are from the same clan. They're both Teleri, right? So, what is the difference? Where does that difference come from? And the answer is the Sindar, the Grey Elves of Doriath, they're changed. They're different because of their time hanging out with Melian. So it's Thingol and Melian, and they changed. The Sylvan Elves, or the Sindar, change over that time. So when they return back over the Blue Mountains and back over the Misty Mountains to where their ancient kindred are, so the Sylvan Elves who live in Mirkwood and the ones who live down in Lorien, they are descendants of the elves who didn't even ever cross the Misty Mountains at all, right? They've never, not only did they not go to Beleriand, they never even made it over to Eriador, right? So when Doriath is destroyed and the Sindar return and they go back to some of their ancient kindred who have never had any, not only did they not interact with Melian, they didn't even interact with the Noldor, right? Think of how the Noldor had changed, right? The Noldor go over to Valinor. All the elves it's like the difference between the Moraquendi and the Calaquendi, right? It's all about like whether or not they have been, because like their time in Valinor and living among the Valar has changed them, right? Again, in a bigger and kind of a bigger scale way than the, but similar to how the hobbits are changed over the course of the Lord of the Rings. It's the captain's table. I have an insulting ox skull for you, man. Anyway, so that's the difference. It really is an excellent question because, of course, you would think that they would be the same because they're related to each other, and although they were originally the same, the difference in their story, the difference of what happened to them and where they went, it's not quite as extreme as the difference between the Morroquendi and the Calaquendi, but it's close to that. So that you can see an appreciable difference between the Sindar and the Sylvan Elves. Okay. Where am I here? What am I up to? What time is it? Ooh, getting close to carpool time is what it is. I need to scout, but like, yeah, I get that. I don't understand what I'm meant to. All right, fine. How am I supposed to find out what they're doing? Where am I supposed to even be looking for that? I am confused. There's another captain. I should probably not just go around choosing all the elites to fight in the camp. It would be an inefficient way to go about my little Slayer quest here. Is there something in the water? The quest arrow, the quest ring seems to be pointing me into the... Let's look at the lake. Is there anything in the lake that could lead us to suspect why the Ox Clan have gone to war? No idea. Guess I'm just gonna go back to killing people. Okay, we're defeating Ugluth all over the place. That's 6. I don't understand. Hang on. Let's see if I can find the exact middle of that quest ring. It's right here on this rock. Okay. Right here. It's where I'm supposed to scout. There's nothing on this rock. I am so confused. Let's see. Hi guys. Can I ask you guys a question if it's not too much of a personal question? Why are you attacking? I need something to go tell. There's a Rohirrim dude right up the hill there, and I kind of need to inform him what you're up to, if you wouldn't mind. So I'm trying to work that out, which I'm sure you can understand. I don't think I need an emote, JJ. It just tells me to scout. Extremely vague. And there's a quest ring on the map for scouting. And when I go there, I find myself on the edge of a rock, almost in the water. Okay, well... Whoa, dear. I meant to heal myself first. Alright, well, I'll come back to scouting next time. Where am I? Not too far, just around the corner. Alright. Alright, Gryfflet. And that's all we have time for here today. Yeah, I don't know. See, I was trying to get that one last guy, and then, like, it came with a bunch of friends, and then things went from bad to worse. Well, no problem. Grateful to get to the bottom of this scouting issue next time. Man, this road down here is just full of people. Ooh. What's that? That's a corpse. Whose corpse is it? Oh, seriously? A crow? Okay, no, but I really should stop. Really should stop. I gotta go. Alright. We'll loot the corpse. And then we're done. Yeah, I know I should stun. I should also pay attention to how much health I have and stuff. But, you know, this whole, like, questing and answering lore questions at the same time isn't as easy as I make it look. Okay, at least it's really hard for me to multitask like that. So you can't expect me to fight competently and talk about Sindar and Sylvan Elves at the same time. Anyway, okay. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Gryfflet, as I say, he will finish getting to the bottom of this Ox Clan issue next time, and then I think we're almost done with the Graven Wood, and then we'll be headed back to Talmathedros and anything that might happen after that. So we'll be heading into some pretty exciting terrain, I think, by the end of next time, which will be next week. I will be here next week as usual. So thanks, everybody, for joining me, and I will see you guys next week. Bye now. Thanks for joining in on my rambles around Standing Stone's brilliant digital adaptation of Tolkien's world. If you enjoy these adventures, please consider supporting this and other entertaining educational programming by donating at signumuniversity.org/fund.